Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're making adjustments. There's some work going on around here, so I needed to adjust to a place where you could hear me and it would not be disruptive. So we're in a little different space, but we are here nonetheless. Good afternoon to each of you. Please let me know that you are here. Hey, my joy, how are you? So it's good to see those of you who are online and those who can be and those who cannot be. I understand, or if you're on later because we weren't on this morning, I certainly do understand it. But we had to make some adjustments to life. Today we're going to talk about what it means to dream strong. You know, a lot of times we say dream big, but sometimes dreaming big is not always something we do strongly. Sometimes we dream big and we see it as Orna Hurston says, as ships at a distance. We see that dreaming far, far away. But we also need to recognize that sometimes our dreams are not as big, but in our dreaming, we have to dream strong. And the only way that we can dream strong is if we know that we have an undergirding, that we know that we have a divine undergirding to our dreams. And Psalm 37:4 says, delight yourself in the Lord, and the Lord will give you the desires of your heart. And so in order for us to dream strong and to not wonder if our dreams are what God has for us, then we have to dream strong, not just big. It's good to see you, Miss Alberta and Deljon. I'm going to be I'm not going to be too familiar on air, so I'll just call you, hey, Sister Johnson, how you doing, Sister Bird? Okay. And thank you for joining us from Brandon, Mississippi. So, I have a friend that, and he will probably see this at some point, who at his middle age, now I'm going to say middle age, maybe a little more than middle age, allowed himself to conceive that his dreams could become reality. He wrote his family's life story, and it's been a beautiful story to write and to put into a book. But then he began to do short films. And at first there were little bites, but he didn't let the dream die. He kept dreaming strong. It may not have been the biggest dream, but it was a strong dream. And so he kept putting action to that dream and doing other short films. And then he landed on this one that he has put out right now and put out into the film festival industry right now. And I know there are 17, 18 festivals that have received and taken his film and are forwarding it so that there's masses of people that are now able to see the film that he made from the life of his family, which now says that what? His dreaming strong has made those dreams come to fruition. Good afternoon, Katrina. Good afternoon, cousin. Another person who understands what it means to dream and to keep dreaming strong, even if the dream isn't big. Because if you delight yourself in the Lord, you can trust that the Lord will give you the desires of your heart. I watch her sit back, this cousin of mine right now that's on here, who sit back and say, I see this, and I know God didn't give me this vision. God didn't give me this dream for nothing. And so she begins to figure out how she's going to bring it to fruition. And every single time, God makes a way for her dream to become a reality because she keeps dreaming strong. So my encouragement to you today is to dream strong. Hey, Jack. To dream strong. It may not be the biggest dream. It may not be cataclysmic. It may not be something that's going to turn the whole world upside down. But if it turns upside down the lives of those few persons, that 10 people, that 20, that 100 people that come into your sphere. If it makes a difference in their lives, and God keeps showing you that if I give it to you, I'll bring it to fruition, then you also become a testimony that whatever it is that God places in you, that God is able to bring it to pass. So dream strong. Don't let anything or anyone take you off the pathway of the dream that God has placed in you. For when you dream it, that means that you get a visual in your head, and you get that visual, God will allow you to see how it can be. And once you see how it can be, God will then allow you to see how it will be. And once you see how it will be, then you start counting on it, even before you see it come to fruition. That's why faith and dreaming walk hand in hand. For if God gives you the dream, have faith to believe it and to receive it, and know that it will come to pass. There is nothing you can do about it if you don't veer off the path. Stay right there. Trust that if you're dreaming right and you're dreaming strong, that God has already paved a way for it to happen. You just have to wait on the Lord and be prepared to walk in the dream. So I hope that that's helping somebody today. I know that some of us, I'm looking at who's online right now, and I know we're of varying ages and varying life demographics, but I promise you that I don't care how young you are or how old you are. If God plants the dream in you, dream strong. Don't ever stop dreaming strong, for God will bring the dream to pass if you do not faint. You know that my favorite psalm says, I would have fainted. I would have fallen off if I had not believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I believe it. I can see it. And when you can see it, it may make you wait for a season. I have a testimony that I'll share offline because I don't want to bring up any churches, but there are dreams that God showed me that just wasn't the place for it to happen. But within 6 months of being somewhere else, that dream came to fruition. The reason that happens is because the dream, like the vision in Habakkuk, is what? For an appointed time. And in the end, it shall speak and it will not lie. If it tarry, just wait for it will come. Don't get weary in well-doing, for we will reap if we faint not. Keep dreaming, and don't dream weak. Dream strong. I hope that's helped somebody, and if you know someone that it can help, why don't you share? Why don't you like and share either my personal page or the Be Encouraged page, and go on and share it so that there are those who are able to hear it, and that one thing that they've been sitting on and saying, I know I keep getting this same vision over and over again, but I can't see how to make it happen. I can't see how it's going to happen. Just be still and know that God is God, and keep dreaming and dream strong. May God bless you, heaven smile on you. I pray that the dreams that you have, that you will allow God to show you exactly what, when, where, why, and how. And that in the time that you are waiting, even though it may take some time, you will be able to persevere and to keep dreaming strong. God bless you. Heaven smile on you is my prayer. I'll see you soon. Dream strong and be encouraged.